Let's go now to meet the COVID team in New Taipei City Fire Department. These are the firefighters who turn up to check on you if you think you may have the virus, and if necessary, they'll transport you to hospital. It's one of the most taxing frontline jobs of the pandemic. We heard from one of numerous firefighters who have decided to temporarily live apart from loved ones to reduce any risk of giving them the virus.
The fire department now has a special pandemic division. These are the folk who arrive to check out a potential new case of COVID. They ask the potential patient basic questions and, if necessary, whisk them swiftly to the hospital. It might seem like a simple job, but the procedures to prepare for each one of these trips are much more onerous than you might imagine. To minimize the risk of the virus getting in, firefighters strap on layer after layer of PPE. Even the gaps are taped up tight. There's a special hairnet, an N95 grade mask covered by a surgical mask, 3 layers of gloves, shoes covers, and lastly, a visor. Wearing all that in this heat means getting very sweaty. When they meet potential patients who don't cooperate with the investigation, the work starts on another level.
Actually, a lot of the time, the answer we get is, oh no, I haven't had any risky contacts, no. But I think we have to deal with these cases with the most skeptical attitude. When the person stops talking or tries to dodge questions or starts getting emotional, that's when the caseworkers have to be very careful. Perhaps there's something the person is really trying to avoid divulging.
After a day's work, the team is totally exhausted, both physically and mentally.
My family told me to shower before I come home and to keep my mask on at home too. Sometimes I suddenly feel my throat itching, or I feel like my nose is running, or I just feel a bit under the weather. And then I feel pretty awful mood-wise. I asked my wife and our kid to go and live with her folks for a while.
This is not the only firefighter who's chosen to isolate from their family because of the work. They don't want any chance of passing the virus to their loved ones. It's a horrible choice to be faced with, but this is a job that needs to be done. These firefighters are used to putting themselves in harm's way, but they're praying this particular mission won't last long.